From there, we'll know whether this is the right luminous level for that actual living space.
How can you maybe advise them, maybe you can try something more cozier?
Do you all work from home often? Do you all go on Zoom meeting often? And if yes, the placement of the lighting matters.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. Do you know that other than having a stunning home design, the ambience is just as important? So imagine going home after a tired day. The ambience at home doesn't make you feel relaxed. So let's find out now to make the right ambience for yourself and your family. We do have 4 topics for today. The first one is getting the right luminous level important. Second, how to get the right lights to best fit your home design. Thirdly, is smart lighting recommended? And lastly, how to differentiate the qualities of lights. So let's welcome our guests, Joel and Akimi. Hi Joel.
Hi, thank you for having me on this show. So today I'll be sharing more about lighting advices, the do and don'ts and knowledges with you guys.
Right. Are you excited?
Super
I'm excited because I'm a person who loves lights. I love furniture, fittings and all for our home.
Yeah.
So okay, let's start. So Joel, is getting the right luminous level important?
Yes, definitely. So in lighting's perspective, we need to consider 2 factors.
Right.
One is the homeowner's well-being, and then the next thing is functionality. Okay, so in lighting, we use this term called lux level to measure the brightness and efficiency of the lighting. So in, let's say, a living room or bedroom setup, the ideal lux level should be at 100 to 300 lux level. And then in a kitchen or study room setup is different. It should be at 300 to 500 lux level.
But saying this lux level, right, I believe laymen, they don't really understand. Any simpler way to maybe explain this
Okay,
lux
so
level?
in our context, we do have softwares to help us assist clients as well.
Right.
That means we can simulate lighting lux level for our clients in a particular space, say the living area, with 4 lights of our models. What is the lux level like? So with a few clicks and the software assistance, we will be able to find out the lux level in a living room setup. And then from there, we'll know whether this is the right luminous level for that actual living space.
Sounds good.
But if for the lux level, it means for the in the room, like the downlights plus the standing light, everything, or it's just like the main lights that you
Main
need
light.
on the main lights?
So in our context, the lux level is to determine your general lighting, the downlights, be it recessed or surface mount. So like, let's say standing light, cove lightings, those are what we call accent lighting or ambience lighting. So those are out of the picture.
Okay.
Okay. So let's move on. How to get the right lights to best fit your home design?
Okay, so there are a few perspectives to look into. So first of all, we need to understand from our clients and also interior designers the design of the space. That means if you are going for modern, contemporary, classic design, vintage. Okay, so from there, we will write down to 4 pointers. So the first of it would be understanding the space. So we will usually ask for floor plan. Okay, then we will understand the ceiling height first and the scale of the house. So like, let's say for landed house, it's on a larger scale, and with higher ceiling height, then we naturally need more lighting. And then if it's a smaller space like condo, HDB, with a lower ceiling, then we might play around with lesser lighting or using of lower wattages. Then the next second pointer will be ultimately understanding the interior design. So let's say if you are going for something very modern, then our advice is to choose sleek and contemporary lighting to complement the modern design. And if owners are going for classic design, very vintage feel, then we can always opt for more pendant lights with a softer tone and stuff like that. Then the next thing is to look into lighting layering. We come into 3 categories. So the first one would be using of general lighting. So like I mentioned, your downlights
Okay.
and stuff like that. So the second would be task lighting. So task lighting would be for study room or like kitchen areas.
Okay.
Task lighting. So like LED strips under kitchen top hung cabinet. So those will provide better illumination for food prep. And then for study area, we will also understand from clients, hey, do you all work from home often? Do you all go on Zoom meeting often? And if yes, the placement of the lighting matters. It should always be at the front of your face and not above your head or behind your head to avoid shadowing.
Yes.
Mm.
Right.
Then the third pointer, which is also very important, would be color temperature of the lighting. So in color temperature context, those are measured in Kelvin. So who is Kelvin?
Who is Kelvin?
Okay, so Kelvin is
A friend.
a friend of ours in lighting context. Okay, so we have 2007 to 3000 Kelvin, which is categorized under warm lighting. So it provides the interior with a cozier feel, warmer tone. Then the next jump would be 4000 to 5000 Kelvin. So those are natural white light.
Right.
So those would be for areas like bathroom, where homeowners do makeup, dolling up themselves, or study room, and also kitchen. Then the next one would be cool daylight 6000 Kelvin. So those would
Now it's
usually
like
be
what stadium light really?
more of
Hospital.
hospital, office
okay.
areas, commercial context already. Then the last thing to take note about finding the right kind of lighting is to always consult professionals. So speak with interior designers to really understand the entire design, the construction of the site, and also speak with professionals like lighting specialists.
Just now Joel did mention about the warm light and the daylight, right? So let's say if this owner, they really get used to very bright atmosphere. So how actually how can you like maybe advise them, maybe you can try something more cozier? Because they haven't get in contact with all this, cozy feel. So actually how can you like bring across to them, hey, you can try to do this?
Okay, so on our end, we have a physical showroom, and then there are 3 different experiential rooms to physically experience the kind of different lightings, the brightness, the color temperature, the functionality of the lightings, to have a better picture. And when we come across face to face with homeowners, it's more comfortable in a way. We can provide our professional advice to homeowners, and then they can also visualize and understand better.
On the spot lah.
On
so
the
they,
spot.
they know what they are getting right in the
Yes.
house. Okay. So the next question is smart lighting recommended nowadays? A lot of people want to be, very convenient before you reach home, I want to on all the lights, for example.
So yes, I will highly recommend smart lighting because it helps owners adjust the lighting suited for different event. Yeah, because ultimately in a home setup or even commercial setup, we have different occasions. So let's say if we are having movie, the smart lighting allows you to go to 2007 Kelvin and at 10% brightness. Yes, and then if you have children in a bedroom doing work or studying, you can freely just switch it to 4000 Kelvin or 5000 Kelvin.
Oh, everything on
Yes,
the app itself?
everything on the app.
Wow.
So it's our own Verdi app with our smart hub. Then you can control freely in the mobile app.
Okay.
So the control will be controlled by just one person, or because in a household there might be maybe 2 or
than
4
one,
people. They might want to use the space. So is it controllable by all 4 of your family members, or it's just that one main person that can control the lights?
Okay, so all members can download the app and then they can individually control the lighting as and when they like. And then on our end, our smart lighting doesn't require like extra wirings, switches and stuff like that. So it's hassle-free for homeowners as well.
Okay, then let's say the phone lost or anything, there is any physical thing?
Yes, there will still be normal on-off switches that is in stock, and then clients can still manually on off the lights. Before like you buy a new phone, or let's say if the Wi-Fi is down, for instance, yeah, before the Wi-Fi comes back, yeah, they can still use the switches to control the lighting on and off.
Okay.
Just that you can't control the percentage. And...
Yes, that's right.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so moving on, right, the last question is how to differentiate the quality of the lights?
Okay, so by differentiating the quality of the lights, this one we have more factors to cover. So the first thing would be the build of the lighting, the material used. So on our end, we look into heat sink. Okay, so heat sink is a term that helps dissipate heat in the false ceiling. So when recessed downlights are installed in the false ceiling, it needs good circulation so that it helps to prolong the lifespans of the LED.
Okay.
So, and also the material wise, all our fittings we use die-cast aluminium and also fin module design at the back of the downlights to help with good heat dissipation.
Right, okay. So it won't rust, right? Because aluminium finish.
Yep, so they are all die-cast aluminium. And then down to the second point would be the finishing and also the aesthetic of the downlights. So all our fittings are powder coated, either in black or white.
Okay.
So it prevents rust and also discoloring over time.
So wait, you were talking about the color black and white. Let's say I want something different. Is it doable?
Yeah, so at Verdelight, we also accept customization. So yeah, if you have, let's say, lime wash ceiling, for instance, or even a pink ceiling, we can try our best to match to the closest color by powder coating based on the chart available.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so usually nowadays in the market, a lot is using LED.
Yes.
So what is the lifespan of like a LED light? So
Okay.
like owner can anticipate like when to change or like how to change, you know?
So on our end, we do offer clients, right, integrated LED and also changeable bulb types of fitting. So two options because this is to suit customers' personal preference. So with like LED, okay, the average lifespan we are looking at 50,000 hours. So on average, about 6 to 8 years, for instance. And for bulb wise, it will be 30,000 hours. So slightly about half, 2 to 3 years, then the bulb will blow and you'll have to change the bulb. And then the next factor when we are talking about quality of lighting would be the color rendering index, so CRI. So in layman term, it means that when the light actually shines on, let's say your laminates, your tiles, or even your wall paints, it helps to reflect the true color of all these textures. So the highest being at 100. So all our lightings, be it LED integrated ones or bulb, it will be ranging from 90 to 95.
Okay.
So it's quite high actually.
So it's more real, right?
More
Can I
real.
say?
Yeah.
Like
So
the
it
3D
reflects,
image.
yeah. So like your 3D images, right? When the light shines on it, it will kind of come through in life.
Yep, yep. Look more realistic, I would say. Yeah.
Yes, because with lower CRI lighting, right, out in the market is still available, then you might see your finishes turning greenish or pinkish in return. We have crossed hands with all these kind of issues before.
Okay.
And from there, we will advise clients. So based on real life situation, yeah, you should be looking into all these factors.
So because we know owner will definitely do comparison.
Yes.
Like, hey, this downlight and this, they look the same, but the price is like 50% different.
Or
Yes.
like 80% sometimes.
Correct.
Better for them to really understand what
Yes.
they're paying for at least, right?
Then apart from color rendering index, we are also looking into certification of the lighting.
Okay.
Okay, so for LED products, most of them, especially like downlights, they have remote drivers. So it's considered an external component of lighting. So in Singapore context, all these drivers needs to be PSB approved safety mark. So on Verdelight, and we are the pioneer to offer safety mark PSB approved LED drivers. So we have all of them certified. And this will ensure a peace of mind for end user. And if anything happens, it's being covered.
Thank you so much, Joel.
Welcome.
Super informative today.
And
Thank you.
then
Thank you.
one last thing to highlight in terms of quality of lighting, also for end users, customers, to look out for brand reputation and also the warranty of the lighting products. So on Verdelight end, we offer all our clients 4 years of on-site warranty across all our products. Meaning to say when the light is faulty or not working, we'll go down on site to do the one-to-one replacement without any hidden costs.
Okay. That's also...
And we have been in the industry for a decade and still counting. And we just recently shifted to our new showroom. So we welcome everyone to visit us.
Thank you so
Thank you so much, Joel. Thank you. Thank you, Joel.
Mm.
Okay, that's the end of today's episode. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye!